Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if young Chozen was in Cobra Kai Part 2? So this is a continuation to What if young Chozen was in Cobra Kai. If you guys haven't seen Part 1, I would recommend you go watch it before continuing this one. So in this timeline, Daniel would reopen Miyagi-Do. Chozen would realize that Mr. Miyagi was the name of Sato's friend, and that Mr. Miyagi's family was the root of the karate that he learned in Okinawa, and he would also realize who Daniel was. So Chozen would want to go to the Miyagi-Do dojo, and he would want to talk to Daniel. Daniel would be surprised to see Chozen there, and he would ask him what he was doing. Chozen would introduce himself to Daniel, and he would say his family was from Okinawa, and that he was Sato's nephew. Daniel would realize who Chozen was, so Chozen and Daniel would start to get along. Daniel would ask Chozen what he was doing at Cobra Kai when he should be at Miyagi-Do. Chozen would say that Johnny was a good person, and that he wanted to learn both offense and defense. Daniel would be happy, and he would tell Chozen that the doors to Miyagi-Do were always open, and that he was welcome to train there anytime. Chozen would be grateful. So in this timeline, Chozen would continue training at Cobra Kai, but he would go to the Miyagi-Do dojo to train in secret, and the events of Season 2 would carry on. Many students would want to join Cobra Kai. Tori would still join in this timeline, and she would try out for Cobra Kai by fighting Chozen, but in this timeline, Chozen would easily take her down. Tori would be interested in dating Chozen, but Chozen wouldn't be interested, so Tori would still date Miguel in this timeline, and the events of Season 2 would carry on. Chozen would continue training in both Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, and at Miyagi-Do, Chozen would start to become friends with Sam, Robbie, and Dimitri, and he would continue training there in secret. Eventually, Kreese would start to notice something off about Chozen, so he would decide to follow him, and Kreese would follow Chozen to the Miyagi-Do dojo, and he would find out that Chozen was training at Miyagi-Do, so Kreese would be mad, and during the next class, Kreese would expose Chozen for being a traitor and training at Miyagi-Do. The whole class would be shocked and feel betrayed. Hawk would be mad at Chozen, and he would confront him. He would start to get mad, and he would attack Chozen. By using Miyagi-Do, Chozen would defend himself. Most of the class would see Chozen as the enemy, and they would want to attack him, so some of the class would start fighting Chozen, but much like Robbie did in Season 4, Chozen would fight back, and he would use Miyagi-Do to defeat the Cobra Kai students, and they wouldn't manage to land a hit on him. The rest of the students would look at Chozen with betrayal, and Kreese would decide to kick Chozen out of Cobra Kai, and Johnny would be left disappointed, so Chozen would have no choice but to go back to Miyagi-Do, and he would tell Daniel what happened. So in this timeline, Chozen would join Miyagi-Do, and the events of Cobra Kai would carry on. Kreese would continue training the students with the No Mercy philosophy. The training at Coyote Creek would still happen, and Johnny would start to notice the effect Kreese was having on his students. So much like in the original timeline, Johnny would still kick Kreese out of Cobra Kai, and he would realize that he made a mistake by letting Chozen go. So Johnny would want to get Chozen back, and he would want to go visit him at his house. Meanwhile, some of the Cobra Kai students would still be mad over Chozen's betrayal, so Hawk and a couple other students would still trash the Miyagi-Do dojo in this timeline, and that is where I'm going to end part 2. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if young Chozen was in Cobra Kai? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.